Hi everybody, Melissa here. Thought I would check in and let everybody know how my, everybody, all three of you who watch, tell you how my appointment went with my psychiatrist today. I thought it went really well. He was extremely nice, very personable, easy to talk to. Seemed like he was listening, semi-interested in what I was saying. I think he saw me for about 45 minutes, and I gave him my list of, I think a list of 12 or 14 antidepressants and different medications I'd been on, like, well, that's including like Klonopins and Xanax and Ativans and all that crap. I told him the SSRIs just did not work for me, and he agreed. He said he had looked at my notes, the notes from the therapist, and he thought that maybe I might have some obsessive-compulsive traits. He said, I don't think you have obsessive-compulsive disorder, but you definitely have a lot of the symptoms and characteristics of a person with obsessive-compulsive disorder, which is probably what causes a lot of your anxiety, and I agree totally. I guess I just never thought of it. So, I told him the only thing that had ever worked for me was the Nardil, the Maoi inhibitor. And so he decided to try me on an MSAM patch, which is an MAOI, minus the dietary restrictions. So I won't have to watch what I eat, because I know with the Nardil I couldn't have anything aged meats, cheese, wine, beer, which that's not a big deal to me. Caffeine, I had to, anything that could raise your blood pressure. I still won't be able, I can't take over-the-counter cold medicines with Sudafed or things with Sudafed in them. And he told me to make sure I stay off the cocaine and crack, which we got a kick out of that. It's not something I would do, by the way. Big no. I've never even tried that stuff, but and he said, I asked him why SSRIs just didn't work for me, and he said, well, SSRIs don't really do much for people with atypical depression, like 15% of the people with atypical depression, because it's more of a dopamine and norepinephrine kind of deal, along with serotonin, and they just don't work for some people. And he said, I'm one of those people, obviously. And he said, especially since the Nardil did work with me in the past, that really instilled in him the fact that SSRIs would not work for me. So anyway, the MSAM patch is the patch I put on once a day. It's 6 milligrams, so he started me out with a low milligram. Of course, the pharmacy had to order it because he said it is a medication that's not utilized very often And he said he didn't understand why, because it's very effective and it's a good medication to treat atypical depression. And so my pharmacy got a hold of me and said that they wouldn't have it in until Thursday. And with my insurance, it's not going to be astronomical, thank God, because I was worried about that. A lot of these medications can be pretty pricey, even with insurance. And he said if this doesn't work, the next step was going to be a high dose of Wellbutrin. So, and that's one I haven't taken, is Wellbutrin. So let's hope that this works. It was funny because he said, with this patch now, you change it daily, put a new one on every day, take the old one off. And he started kind of chuckling. I said, okay. He goes, well, I feel like I have to say that because I actually had a person come in here that was covered in them. That I'm like, oh my God, are you kidding me? So we got a good laugh out of that. He said, I didn't think you would do that, but I need to mention it. And anyway, when I got home, I called my son, my oldest son, to check in with him and tell him how everything went. And he immediately burst into tears. And he's laid off right now because he does seasonal work, and his unemployment's being held up. And he's behind on his car payment, his credit card bills, and with Christmas coming up, and it broke my heart. He was just sobbing, telling me he didn't know what he was going to do. And I'm like, bud, it's going to get better. It's going to be okay. I will help you. I'll get a big paycheck Thursday from working Thanksgiving, which was triple time. And I called my mom and asked her if she would give him his Christmas money early, because she always gives both of my boys money for Christmas. She said she would, so I called him back and told him that. I think he was feeling a little better, but it broke my heart. I just worry about both of them so much. And when you see your kids hurting, I mean, there is no keener pain than listening to your children cry. It makes me cry. I worry about both of my boys, and I worry about my grandson constantly. So anyway, I'm heading to the dollar store to get some dog and cat food, and I'll pick up my medication Thursday when it comes in, and slap that patch on and see what happens, and pray I don't have the disassociation experience like I had before on an MAOI, because that was terrifying. Although he assured me that that wouldn't kill me, although it's freaky. Freaky is, that's a minor term for it. I mean, it's been over 30 years and I remember that feeling. It scared me so bad. So yeah, that's all I have to report today. I gotta see him again in 2 months. And in between then, I'll be seeing my therapist still. And I will get back and let you guys know how I do with this patch when I get it. So I hope everybody has a good night. And take care. Bye.